giant dog breeds. If you've got room in your home and on your sofa, and plenty of time for socializing, training and reinforcing your fences, a giant dog breed can be the perfect match for you. Keep reading for our top 10 big dog breeds. 1. Mastiff, English. While males come in at around 31 inches, the Kennel Club breed standard recognizes that they are often taller but no longer give a height. Just say that size is desirable but only if combined with quality. Still, the Mastiff is among the biggest dog breeds alive today, in both height and weight. Over the centuries, the Mastiff was used as a fighting dog, a powerful guard dog, but also for wolf hunting, bear and bull baiting and dog fighting. When these were banned in 1835, the future of the breed looked uncertain, and by the end of the Second World War, there were only 14 left in the UK. Thankfully, enthusiasts re-established the breed, but they are still uncommon. Despite this fearsome past, the Mastiff is a calm, gentle and noble dog that is devoted and loving towards their family, often thinking of themselves as a lapdog. They are however indifferent or even suspicious of strangers, human or canine. 2. Irish Wolfhound. With an average height of 83 centimeters, the Irish Wolfhound is unmistakably a giant. Unlike most sighthounds who are on the leaner end of the scale, the Wolfhound is both tall and broad. Though their history goes back as early as the 1st century AD, the modern Irish Wolfhound's roots lie more recently in the 19th century, when Captain Graham revived the breed, using Scottish Deerhounds, Bordeaux, Great Dane and Pyrenean mountain dogs. Once they reach adulthood, this massive and shaggy-coated breed is usually a truly gentle giant. However, as puppies and juveniles, they are boisterous, clumsy and frankly, enormous. Despite this, few people seem to have only one Irish Wolfhound. 3. Saint Bernard. Few people are unaware of the Saint Bernard, and if you say, giant breed, this is the one many people will bring to mind most readily. With a breed average height of 80 centimeters, and a weight range from 70 to 90 kilograms, they truly are a behemoth of a dog. The Saint, part of their name, comes from their origins in a Swiss monastery at Great St. Bernard's Pass, high in the mountains. The monastery was a hospice and refuge for travelers, and though initially the St. Bernard was used as a protection dog, they soon became useful as companions and rescuers. The modern St. Bernard still possesses the presence to ward off strangers harboring ill intentions, though once introduced to someone as a friend, they are affable and easygoing. Their main aim in life is to be a lapdog, no matter their size. Expect a dog that remains a lumbering, clumsy puppy well into their 3rd year, and while you have a choice in coat length, the drool is non-negotiable. 4. Newfoundland. Newfoundlands or Newfies are another of the better-known giant breeds, particularly famous for their love of water. This passion is usually first seen in puppies who try to get in their water bowls, or repeatedly tip the bowl up so they can wallow in the puddle. On average, the Newfoundland is 71 kilograms, and stands 78 centimeters at the shoulders, making them a truly massive dog. Their love of water should be no surprise. The Newfoundland originates from the island of Newfoundland, Canada, where they worked as sled and cart dogs pulling heavy loads, and as water dogs, retrieving heavy nets from the water, and of course, humans who fell overboard. Their heavy, oily and weatherproof coat meant they could survive the extreme low temperatures and wind chill, even whilst wet, and their huge, webbed feet made them effective swimmers with great traction on wet, icy, slippery ground. Today, they are still used for water-related dog sports, karting and of course as steady, adorable and enormous companions. An interest in outdoor swimming will make life with a Newfoundland much more fun, as will be diplomacy when your Newfie rescues swimmers who do not want to be rescued. 5. Dogue de Bordeaux. On the smaller end of the giant breed scale, the Dogue de Bordeaux, or Dogue, also known as the French Mastiff, is nonetheless still a pretty hefty, sizable dog. Known for their reddish fawn coloration and their smiling, heavily wrinkled face, this molosser breed's history is very mixed. From farm work, war dog, hunting dog and pit fighting, bull baiting dog and guard dog, and now most commonly, companion and show dog, the Dogue has turned upon the most doggy wolves of their time. Dogues de Bordeaux have an average breed height of 63 centimeters, an average weight of 48 kilograms, whilst still makes them an impressively large dog, but a little easier to house than many. of the more glamorous giant breeds. With their reddish gold coat and a striking black mask, they do resemble a glorious, majestic lion. And they're meant to, as the Leonberger was created by crossing St. Bernards, Newfoundlands, and Pyreneans mountain dogs, with the aim of creating a majestic, lion-like dog. Leonbergers come from Leonberg, Germany, and were selectively bred to resemble the heraldic lions of the town's motif by the then mayor of Leonberg, Essen. They served as farm and guard dogs as well as companions to the wealthy and noble. One look at their food bill will explain why this was, and are easily capable of fulfilling the same roles today. Almost dying out during the World Wars, where numbers dropped to 5 post-World War I and 8 post-World War II. They are now increasing in number and popularity due to their steady nature and attractive appearance. Weighing an average of 40 kilograms and standing around 72 centimeters tall, you'll want a big home and garden and bank balance to house this magnificent mutt. 7. Anatolian Shepherd. This giant livestock guarding and droving breed has its roots in protecting livestock from predators and in assisting people in moving livestock from pasture to pasture across the central Anatolian plateau. The Anatolian Shepherd, as described by the Kennel Club, stands at 71 to 81 cms high with a weight of 50 to 59 kilograms. In their native land, however, they are still a working dog with far more emphasis being placed on working ability than on appearance, and each area has its own preferences. While recognized by both UK and US kennel clubs, these are still dogs with a strong history of protection against both animal and human threat to their own familiar people and livestock. Their nomadic lifestyle, often protecting livestock independently of any owner, meant they had to make their own call on what constituted a threat and take appropriate action. This means they're a big, heavy and athletic, and a very tough dog to live with and train, and should be considered specialist for those living on large, securely fenced properties with prior livestock guardian breed experience and few visitors. 8. Neapolitan Mastiff. The huge Neapolitan Mastiff is a surprisingly quiet dog, and though often a little slow to react, this should not be mistaken for a lack of intelligence. They just like to think things through properly. Famous for their heavy, loose skin falling in dramatic wrinkles, with the appearance of a dog wearing a skin several sizes too big, they still fully believe themselves to be lapdogs. Their origins lie in southern Italy, where they were bred for protecting homes with a loose skin designed to make it hard for a predator, human or animal, to grab hold of them. Standing around 68 centimeters tall on average and weighing around 60 kilograms, the Neapolitan Mastiff should be lean and hard under a loose skin, with breeders now attempting to scale back extreme wrinkling for the good of the breed's health. They have a hard, shiny coat that is surprisingly weather resistant, and comes in a variety of blues, black, fawn, brown and brindle. Despite their size, as puppies the Neapolitan is very bouncy and active, and although they slow down as they mature, this is one of the more active giant breeds. They do need a decent steady walk, and plenty of training to be enjoyable to live with, and you really do have to like drool, because it will be everywhere. 9. Great Dane. One of the tallest of the breeds and frequently featured in the Guinness Book of Records for their height, the Great Dane is a well-recognized giant breed. There is no upper height limit for Great Danes, but at around 18 months the minimum height for females is 71 centimeters, and for dogs 76 centimeters. On average they weigh around 50 kilograms, and this should be a lean, fit dog, not a soft, overweight dog, as those long bones have a lot of work to do. Family-loving, goofy and slightly ridiculous even. Remember Scooby-Doo was a Great Dane, but their origins lie in Germany, as boar hunting dogs who are also capable of protecting the estates of the wealthy and noble. Keep this in mind if strangers enter your property, or if wildlife starts running, as your Great Dane certainly hasn't forgotten. As with all the giant breeds, expect them to behave like puppies well into their 3rd year, and to be awkward to transport, expensive to feed and capable of producing an outstanding quantity of drool. Like many dogs, they are often short-lived. 10. Deerhound. Though not the smallest of the giant breeds, possibly the lightest in weight, the Deerhound stands around 76 centimeters tall on average and weighs about 42 kilograms, with females being smaller and lighter and males being taller and heavier. More recently bred to take down deer and hold them until a human hunter could finish the job. The Deerhound has written their family and trusted visitors, but are generally standoffish with strangers, although never rude nor aggressive. They do take time to mature and are large, clumsy, idiotic puppies for some time. But the mature sensible Deerhound is an excellent family companion for the Sighthound experienced home. What's the biggest dog in the world? The tallest dog ever was a Great Dane called Zeus, standing at an impressive 1.12 meters